Park Swap. I'm back here at SeaWorld San Diego, and I'm here to answer why I think SeaWorld San Diego will be the first theme park in Southern California to open with rides. I think, as everyone knows, April 1st, the guidelines are changing for theme parks. It's switching from yellow tier at 25% capacity all the way to red tier at 15% capacity, which San Diego County and pretty much every county that has a theme park in it should hit in the next few weeks. So April 1st, all these parks are allowed to reopen, but the real question is who's going to reopen first? And I think the answer is clear once you hear me out and watch the rest of this video, that it will be SeaWorld San Diego that will be the first to open with rides. SeaWorld is currently doing their 7 Seas food festival. As you can see, there's various booths around the resort. You can get a lanyard. There's 3 different packages. One is member exclusive, like pass holder exclusive. The first one is $75 for 15 items. Then the next one is 10 items for $60. And then finally, you can get 18 items for $75 if you're a pass holder. Me personally, I don't think that's really worth it. I'll probably be full after like 4 or 5 tastings anyway. So to me, like, the value isn't there. I'd rather the ticket be half the price and be able to get maybe half as many food items to try. But you can still go as a season pass holder and check everything out. So that's what we're doing today. The first reason why SeaWorld will be the first to open rides is they're already open like every single weekend. So they already have all the staff ready to open the park. The park has been open. It's not even just for a special event like Knott's, where they're doing Taste of Boysenberry, on certain days, and then they might have to close and rehire additional people. Whereas at SeaWorld, they're doing this every weekend. If you just walk around, you can see how packed this place is, and there's no rides open. But everything else is pretty much open. There's even live music going on at this event. So really, SeaWorld feels like they're back to normal. You can see they're doing a Sesame Street meet and greet right now. It definitely attracts the families. And I think the current iteration of SeaWorld really appeals to families a lot. I mean, if you look around, there's pretty much families everywhere here. But the thing you don't see, I think, is people like me, people in the mid-20s to mid-30s who don't have children, who just want to ride some rides. But that's going to change here really soon. It's not a SeaWorld video without saying hi to our little eel friends. I didn't realize there were just regular fish in here. It's the first time I've seen that. But yeah, always good to say hi to the eel friends. We love them, Allie and I. The second reason, SeaWorld already has the reservation system all ready to go since they've been open. So they can just limit it to 15% capacity instead of whatever they're doing now. I think they might be doing 25% capacity. I can come here whenever I want with the season pass. They're never ever sold out. So I don't think they'll mind too much going from whatever capacity they're at now to 15% as a theme park. It just makes it so much easier to market and, have people like me come who love rides. So I think that's definitely what they're going to be doing. Just because, you broaden the audience, more chance that every day they'll be full with a 15% capacity. The line for the dolphin show is absolutely insane. You can tell that SeaWorld is pretty close to capacity today, which I don't think I've ever seen. Maybe this food festival is really doing something for them. I know Allie would want me to check up on all the flamingos. They're very loud today, but it looks like they're having a good time just doing what they do. I love how the Bahamas bar's got some Bahama music going on. It's little things that really add to the experience. So I don't know, maybe we'll check out the food festival a bit later. It does sound pretty cool. As I broke a few weeks back on Park Swap, they've resumed testing on Emperor, and since then, they've basically been testing it every single day. They're even testing it right now. There's 2 trains up on the very top of the lift hill, just chilling. So I think they're doing some safety tests to verify the safety of the ride, make sure, all the sensors are working properly. Pretty exciting to see Emperor testing so much. It kind of gives me hope that there's a small possibility it might open in April with the rest of the park. I don't know, we'll see. Oh, here it goes. If you want to see a really high quality video of it testing, I have that live up on the channel. So definitely check that out after this video if you haven't seen it already. Super cool. The third reason is that SeaWorld has already begun to prep their rides for reopening. And, I'm breaking this here first on Park Swap. I'm seeing them go from ride to ride, especially in the kids area right now, cleaning out the queues, adding social distancing markers to the queues, and even in some cases running the rides. I mean, they're running Emperor right now, which I talked about a little earlier today, but they definitely had to have run the kid ride because they got the swings up to clean underneath them. Think about it, these queues have been closed for over a year, which is just insane to say. So they have a bunch of overgrown stuff on them. You know, there's a bunch of leaves everywhere, bugs, insects. So SeaWorld's going ahead and cleaning them all up, getting them ready. Very exciting stuff. I think because of those three things, SeaWorld will open with rides on April 1st. If not April 2nd or 3rd, but I think as soon as they can, they're gonna open with rides. Just because it makes sense for them. They already open. It just gives people more things to do to spread out more in the park. And I think it'd be great marketing for them to be the first one to open rides in Southern California. It's gonna be a home run for SeaWorld when they hit red tier, because not only will the rides open April 1st or somewhere around then, but also these 4 exhibits will now be able to open. All the indoor animal exhibits, they can now open at 25% whenever they reach red tier. So that means that you're gonna get penguin encounter, shark encounter, turtle reef, and wild Arctic. Those will all just open as well as the rides. So it's gonna be nuts in here. I'm so excited for SeaWorld. Sea Otter Outlook and Dolphin Point are getting closed for renovations. This is exciting. I feel like this area of the park was pretty old school. You know, it looked like it needed some updating. So I'm very excited for that. I hope they make some really cool improvements to it. Yeah, look at that. The tank is fully drained that the dolphins were in on our last visit. That is crazy. I checked out Electric Eel, really nothing to report there. You can't even get a good angle of it. Checking out Manta, it looks like the queue still hasn't been touched yet by SeaWorld. It looks very, very overgrown. It looks like they got some work to do there. And they also have to add all the social distancing markers to the queue. But if you think about it, these things don't take too long. They could just do that overnight. And the fact that they're starting with the kids area and working their way around the park, I think maybe this time next week, this queue will also be done. The last thing to check out would be the Shipwreck Reef area of the park. We can see how the Rapids ride is doing. Maybe they put water in it, I don't know, we'll see. Okay, so this is new. Since my last video I did on hidden areas, they've actually blocked off the exit to the Shipwreck Rapids ride. Unfortunately, it looks like Shipwreck Rapids has had no progress really yet. I'm expecting them to start working on this in a week or so, if they're gonna really be ready for that April opening. Fingers crossed, April 1st. SeaWorld open with rides, I'm calling it now. Now, when will SeaWorld announce that they're opening with rides April 1st? I don't know if they will, to be honest, because that would severely limit their attendance for the next few weeks until that date. You know, whereas some of these other parks already sold tickets in advance or things like that, I think SeaWorld's much more fly by the seat of their pants kind of park. Every week people will show up and enjoy the animal exhibits, but if they knew there'd be rides open in just a few short weeks, would they come? I don't think I would. Personally, if I knew I was gonna be spending hundreds and hundreds of dollars here and I knew that ticket prices are the same now without rides as they are with rides. So those are my thoughts. Let me know if you agree or disagree with my opinion that SeaWorld is ready and they're gonna open with rides immediately as soon as they can. Be sure to leave this video a like, it really helps out the channel, and subscribe. We're gonna be covering everything, and things are about to get nuts with all the theme parks opening back up. We have season passes to SeaWorld, to Knott's, and to Six Flags, and I'm sure we'll go to Disneyland as well. So we're really gonna be all over the place. You don't want to miss out on any of that. So thank you for celebrating the world of the sea with me. We'll see you all in the next Park Swap video. Bye!